Dear fans, I'm having a great time here in Pattaya, Thailand. The past week has been filled with adventures with young, hot, beautiful friends of mine. It's been fantastic catching up with each of them. Wow, what a week. Very satisfying after 9 months of work and drudgery in the Western world. Today I've been reflecting on my girlfriends from the past, the oldest of whom would be pushing 47 now, the youngest almost 40. I hope each of them are doing well. Thank you for the way you treated me in the past. I would never have come here to Pattaya without you. Thank you too, as well, to all the women who treated me like dirt in the bars and clubs of Melbourne back in the late 90s and early to mid 2000s. Those formative, terrible experiences were instrumental in my later decision at age 33 to take flight. The only regret I have is not kicking my exes to the curb and taking flight sooner. Where are all the women who treated me like dirt in the past now? Their youth and their beauty has faded, and any incoming interest from high-status, successful men dried up years ago. Their only real options, low-status, or much older men in their mid-50s who have not yet discovered the land of smiles. In their eyes, this is a far cry from the men they could have had years ago, including myself when my status was lower. Meanwhile, I'm over here in Pattaya, Thailand, single and on another bachelor tour. Whilst I'm now 39, my current oldest Thai partner is just 24 and is stunningly beautiful both inside and out. This is richly rewarding and is payback, I might add, for all the shit I put up with in the past from women as a younger man. Now the tables have turned. This truly is Poindexter's revenge, my friends. It's the ultimate revenge. It's so satisfying knowing how bitter, angry, bitchy, and irritating all the women I dealt with in the past must now be. Cats, for the most part, being their only companions. These women were bad enough when I was around them. I can only imagine how much worse they've become with age. I pity any current boyfriend of theirs. If only these men too would get themselves on a plane to Thailand, they would see there is much more to life than putting up with an aging, mouthy Western woman who complains all the time and seeks only to control them. I think many of my problems in the past stemmed from my romantic nature in wanting a girlfriend, wanting free sex in a monogamous relationship, along with love, of course. Along with thinking of my past girlfriends, I've been thinking about the word free and what that word means for men in the dating market. Experience and watching closely the results of other men I know over the years has taught me that men who seek free sex actually end up paying much more than if they had simply paid for it, especially in terms of lost time and especially opportunity costs. Studies have been done on this stuff as well by ivory tower academics that have reached the same conclusion I have from watching and observing how things pan out on the street. If you think about other marketplaces, what does the word free conjure up? Poor quality, no quality, expired products, defective products, and so on. I've watched on closely and witnessed firsthand my male friends as they have engaged in unpaid relations with women their own age as the years have gone by. The women, with few exceptions, have gotten older, uglier, sleazier, and more aggressively and openly man-hating, with more extreme feminist tendencies and skills of manipulation that have left me breathless and speechless. In almost 100% of cases, and with few exceptions, the expectations of these women have gone up, whilst their primary bargaining chip, their youth and beauty, has gone down. They've priced themselves out of the market. It's like they've not even noticed their diminished value due to their loss of youth and beauty, despite the market signalling to them that the jig is well and truly up. Meanwhile, my partners, as I have said, have become younger, hotter, more agreeable, more appreciative, more fun to be with, and with greater attitudes. Yes, I'm comparing the traditional dating market in Australia to the Pattaya nightlife, a place where it's possible to have sex with better looking former men than the women that are available to me in Australia. Shocking but true. Whenever a woman in Australia is eyeing me off, I think to myself, how are you different than all the other women I've dealt with in Australia in the past? How do you compare with all the young beauties available to me in Thailand? The answer is poorly. All the best, everyone. I'm the Pretender.